Hello and welcome to the TSI AFL studios. Nat Edwards and Robert Walls with you. Well, the Sydney Swans will travel to Adelaide to face the Crows in a qualifying final. But Robert, there are a few concerns. They've lost 3 of their past 4 games, and even more worrying is that they've lost 12 of their past 14 matches against the Crows. Where are they coming unstuck?
Well, Nat, they're interesting stats, aren't they? Their history against the Adelaide Crows isn't good, the Sydney Swans, and of course they're going to go over there to Amy Stadium. One of the big worries for Sydney has been the downward spiral in form of Lewis Jetta. I said halfway through the season that I thought he was the most improved player in the competition. He's been the leading goal kicker for Sydney Swans. He's been one of those players who just gets the ball out in space and runs and carries and kicks goals and sets goals up. But his form has actually fallen away dramatically over the last half dozen weeks. If we have a look at some facts and figures, up to round 16, he was averaging 12.2 kicks a game. From round 17 on, that's dropped to 8.5. If we have a look at the marks, he's dropped from 3.8 marks a game to 2.1. The big one is the goals. He was averaging 2.4 goals a game, a terrific return. Since round 16, he's averaging 0.6 goals a game, so not even kicking 1 goal a game. His tackle count is down, and he is a real concern for the Sydney Swans. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. I think the number one reason is that he's running out of steam. It's a long season. He's a young player. He hasn't had a lot of pre-seasons to build up strength and stamina. Another major reason for his downturn in form is that the opposition realise he's such a good player that they are now heavily tagging him. So you pay a price for being a good player, and Lewis Jetta has yet to show that he can throw off a tag.
He certainly has dropped off. Are there concerns for the rest of the Sydney Swans attack?
I think there is, Nat. I think Sam Reid's been up and down. He's their best forward. He's their best marking player. Out with injury last week against Geelong. And Adam Goodes pretty much is a permanent tall forward nowadays, and he hasn't had the season that he would have liked. So they're going to struggle to beat Adelaide. In their 3 losses in the last month, the Sydney Swans, they've kicked goal tallies of 9, 14 and 11. Now that's just about an average of 11 goals a game in those losses, well down from their average of 15.4 goals a game over the season.
Thank you very much for joining us on TSI AFL. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.